Superflight. Trying out this game for like the second time. It's basically a game where you just glide around. It's kind of a bit of a stress-free game. It's not a super intense game or anything like that. You just play as this guy, and you try not to fly into the wall like that. But the closer you fly to the walls and the floor, the higher the points you get. They just go up while your stuff. See? And there's these little portals you can go through, and the portals give you points too. It's a very casual game, and you can, of course, start over whenever you want. Like, you don't have to, like if you wanted to go the other way, you can go this way. Or if you decide you want to go straight down, you can go straight down. It's a fun little game. Anyways, I wanted to talk about just a couple of whatever topics. I've been watching some videos and thinking about things. I decided to write down a few. Not really paying attention. I'm not. I wrote down a few things I wanted to sort of just talk about. One of the things I kind of want to talk about that I haven't really written down is how I actually enjoy going back. And another thing, if you get tired of the level, you could just go this way, or anyway. Anyway is fine. But one thing I've really enjoyed about doing these little Let's Plays is, hold on, let me just double check something. I don't know if this is too loud. There. Sorry, I'm just trying to lower the volume a little bit. I don't know if it's too loud. But one thing I've enjoyed about making these little videos is that I like going back and watching them, which I know sounds egotistical to say, like, you like watching and hearing yourself on these videos you're making. And I guess it can be in a sense, but I just feel like, I don't know, it just an enjoyable thing to kind of put on, and I don't know. I just like playing them. I like playing them, like, here and there. Granted, I don't like marathon them constantly. I don't just have them on all the time. But I go back and watch them. But yeah, I have a couple of topics here. I guess I'll kind of talk about that for a little minute, and then maybe go off the cuff for a little bit. But I want to get this first. Boom. Nice. Also, another thing about this game is that they kind of switch up the level design. I think they're automatically generated, so it's not like this was pre-rendered or anything like that. They just sort of randomize the kind of areas you can go to. It doesn't really look like this is designed on purpose. This is just sort of made. But it's pretty cool. Sometimes I can get a little lost in just playing this game, because I've played it a few times already. But yeah, let me pull up this list of topics I have. The first thing I wrote down was yachts and my general thoughts on open water. So I stumbled across some yacht videos on YouTube, and they've just been kind of funny to watch, but also like kind of cool. I know cabins and boats and cruise ships are usually pretty small, but these are like luxury yachts that I'm looking at, and they're just, I don't know, it just feels like such a limited space, but really it's just a boat. Like, what are you supposed to really, ooh, I want to try that. What are you supposed to really do with 55 feet of boat you know. Um, but I just sort of thought, it's basically like a little hotel in the water. I don't think you can go this way. Oh, I think you can go that way, but it's too hard. But yeah, this open water boat. I just kind of feel like I don't like going out to sea. I don't like the idea of being near no land, not being near any land. Just kind of makes me feel uncomfortable. But at least I learned what transatlantic meant. It means that you can make transit over the Atlantic Ocean. So if someone says this boat is transatlantic, that means that it can go across the entire span of the Atlantic Ocean, which was a cool little thing to learn. Because I've heard that word sometimes, but I don't know what transatlantic meant. Yeah, that was a topic that I wrote down. It wasn't. Again, this is just sort of things that I've been thinking about and things I've been watching. So that's just my 2 cents on it. But yeah, these yachts, they're anywhere between like a couple 10 grand to a couple 10 million. It's just interesting to see like what that can kind of get you, Not that I ever plan on getting a boat. I also saw some private jet videos, and again, if I ever had the money to get a private jet, I think it'd be cool if I flew a lot, but if you don't fly a lot, there's really no reason. Which is apparently why a lot of people with a lot of money who don't fly a lot just charter private jets. You can charter a private jet for like tens of thousands of dollars, and it seems more practical if you want to fly private and you're really rich and don't want to own a plane. Um, but I think it's pretty interesting stuff. Again, this mega wealth stuff doesn't like appeal to me to the point where I'm like, oh, I want that so bad. Oh, I'm gonna get that someday. Like I don't look at mega wealthy stuff like that and go, oh, that's what I need. Like it's just interesting to see like this is how far people spend their money and this is what they buy. And I just find it to be interesting. It's just sort of interesting to see. Because people have different passions, and some people are sea people, some people want to travel the world. Ooh, I don't know. It's just something that I watched in passing on the YouTubes. I'm getting a pretty good score here. This place is pretty good for points. Ooh, don't end the points! Don't end the points! Alright, I had to end the points. And I died. I have some other topics here, but again, they're not super, like, inquisitive topics or anything like that. They're just sort of, I don't know, they're just topics. Topics, not just miscellaneous, random topics. Let's go through one of these portals real quick. This one. I think the portals actually take you to, they do take you to a new world, but I think they take you to kind of like a special kind of world. See, because if I just fly out, it'll load me to a new world, but I think it takes you to kind of a more boring world or something. Like it's not as fun looking. You see? See, like this is kind of just feels thrown together. Let's see if I can leave one more time. Okay. It is getting dark, but see how it just feels kind of all the same. Now watch when I go through one of these. Interesting. See? The portals take you somewhere special. I think, at least. Let's see if I go through this portal. Maybe they don't. I don't know. Well, anyways, those are my thoughts on yachts. I think it's an interesting topic, although I would never want to go out to open water that much. It's basically just a hotel out in the ocean. I don't need that. I might as well just stay in a hotel. Because at least you could leave and go to the movies and go do whatever, go shopping, go eat somewhere nice. Wait. Yeah. The private jet. The private jet also has a private hangar, and you need a hired pilot. It's just really more trouble than it's worth. But I think flying private, just charter at some point, might be kind of cool, even though that's a lot of money. I think it'd be pretty cool just to say you did it, but not to make like a habit out of it, you know. Anyways, that's just what I think. Anyways, I'm gonna start a new recording and maybe do a different game, just because I find it's a little hard to concentrate because I'm enjoying this game more than talking. Whoa. I don't know how this is gonna end. Oh, dude. Okay. Alright, I think that's it. That's all I'm gonna record for now. Alright. Let me just... Alright, bye.